Hello again, traders. Scott Andrews here, just with a quick update on what's going on with my demo account. If you're just following me the first time, here are the details. And I was just having an overlook of my pairs. And just first of all, let's just go over my current trade that I'm in. So this trade, I'll just show you here. So it's buy trade. This one was taken. So look, been holding a little while. We've got there's a take profit. For the first position, each at around 0.5% risk each, so only 1% total. And then the other trade is an open buy, same stop loss. All right, we'll just bring that up now. USD Singapore dollar, and I'll give you a brief explanation of why I took it as well. Bring that up on the daily. Okay, so I'll go just to give you an overview, a bit of a macro sense. Is the weekly chart. So that's where I got in, right here. Down here is the stop loss. Just go to the daily and the 4 hourly. From memory, this was taken on a 4 hourly, so that printed. And I've been over this before. When you have a candle that does that and is quite large, there's obviously, something's happened in the market, and there can be a bit of a pullback just because there's been such a large amount of individuals buying. They're like, ooh, have a pause, and it sort of did. It touched and went back down, and that's where I got in. So that was a little bit more bodied, that candle. So I got in around 2 hours to go, just with the pending order, and then it's sort of been doing. It really sort of hasn't exceeded expectations. Let me zoom out. So the daily was very pleasing, and as you can see here, the recent trend is quite a nice uptrend. We've had a bit of consolidation here, and my reluctance was, if we zoom in, so you can see there's a little bit of holding there in consolidation, and it's wanting to break out, and I'm just going to let it play out. As you guys know, my last trade got closed out. I was in a trailing exit situation, and Janet Yellen spoke about 3 more interest rate rises in America next year. So that really, it was a USD CAD sell, so that stopped me out. But that's all right. That happened. So I made a little bit of money out of that. So here's the current situation. It's just been slow going. Like I said, there's a little bit of resistance there. It seems to have broken out, and it's just on top. What we really need is maybe a touch and then a go. You can see, so it sort of tests that level, and it's still a little bit indecisive. And also what we can do is so that's my only trade right now that I've got. Okay, we'll just go over the charts a little bit, and then I'll just show you the live account as well. Last 2 weeks I've actually been going better than the live account. Live account isn't traded by me. That's with a signal service, but I trade the same system, right, on the demo account. And then ideally, after a year or so would be the plan, things go smoothly, which right now it's at the end of the world, but not really ready yet. Okay, so an individual from the forum that I'm on with Walter Peters pointed this out. So I've got a potential Euro USD sell. I'm more naked price type action and not so much fundamentals, but you got to admit US is going pretty good right now as well. And just the chart, so we'll go to the 4 hourly. He pointed out the 4 hourly. What I look for, it's sort of broken out of that and then continued on. So it's got merit. I've sort of missed this though. Really, I'm going back to the dailies. I work a little bit right now, leading in the Christmas break. So I would probably say I've missed that, really, haven't I? Well, I don't mind this. So it's gone, and it's gone again. It's come back and sort of retraced. It's gone back a little bit, and then it's tested that, and then it's rejected that bit of support and gone down again. Should be earlier. Interesting. Yeah, gosh, look. My trading accountability partner is not going to be up, so how I play it is I will send him through the setup. We'll discuss the merit of the trade, whether or not it meets our rules, and then, we'll see how it plays out. Weekly, oof, yeah, well, it's sort of breached these levels here, these touches. Very flat though. A sideways market isn't attractive to me. I'm more of a trend trader. So you got to think about it too much like that. It's probably a no-go. All right, yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. So I got in there. We'll just scan through NZJ, the signal. So I only go in with the signal. It's a bit too sideways. Look, that's. If you ever see something like that, and if you're running the indicator that I use, you still have to really treat the candles with respect. So obviously, just because it's a signal, look at what's going on behind it there, guys. It's not gonna pound. Unattractive. Try to make this as quick as possible here, guys, as well. No, I've missed that as well. The Aussie dollar. I'm going to keep my eyes out on this because it breaks down here. It breaks, around here. It's that 71. So that's, that's the low of March period, around March 24th or so. Then what I'll say is, so we'll go back to candles. If it can keep going lower, bounce off that bit of resistance, and then print a engulfing candle, a bearish engulfing candle, then we can probably get into this because I've missed that again. I can't look if I can get the indicator, the custom indicator on my smartphone. I'd like that because yeah, it's not there. So I open it up obviously on my Samsung, and it's not. So I can't. I've got to have the candle there. It's because it's got to touch the midline and then pierce through, at least the first DBB band. So yeah, I can't just get in unless I see something on the forum. But yeah, no one's really mentioned that. Again, it's the daily, 4-hourly. It's recently really sort of trended down nicely. Look, oh well, that's okay. We'll go on to the next chart. Sorry if I have to move it all around. Interesting. It's definitely broken out there of that big consolidation box. Missed it again, really. But guys, I'm pretty happy with what's going on. I mean, it's a buy, and the US dollar seems to be just quite strong against a lot of currencies right now. So the initial turmoil about Trump getting elected seems to have just I guess nothing's happened yet, really seriously with policy wise. So cycle through. All right, so that's what I would call, that is printed. That is printed. It's a bit too flat for me. See, that's not. Yeah, that's just no go really. Oh, look at this. I was going to get into this, a little while ago, but it's just too flat. You see what I mean? Like it'll go down a little bit, tease you, get in profit a little bit, and then it just come back up, and it just plays up and down. You just need it to come out, bounce off a level, and then go. Sorry guys, I've got a bit of a hoarse throat. No one really fucking cares, I'm sure. 41 degrees in Perth. 41 degrees Celsius. So that's probably, what is that, 100, over 100 degrees Fahrenheit tomorrow. That would be the 21st of December. So welcome to Perth in Christmas time. Alright, sorry guys, NZCAD. Yeah, again, it's just, there's not a lot of charts really that, I can do reversals as well. I haven't really done a lot of back testing of that. It's more trending. It just gives you those runners, but everything's just a bit slow leading into Christmas. I guess most people are on holidays and whatnot, and that just sort of makes sense. Thought I had got two of those, so I'll close that down. No, nothing really valid, unfortunately. I'd love to take a live trade, but look, the rules are the rules, and I've got to double check with an individual, Connor, that I use, good friend of mine really now. He's been very helpful just to make sure things are sweet. Just to keep me accountable as well, and that's really important. Now it's gone 11 minutes. Alright, this guys is really not, like, the only one, the euro is probably, this has to be done like this though. You've got to go over each chart that you've tested and that you're familiar with, and that's it. So it's boring, meticulous sort of work, like just scanning through stuff. No signal there. That's cruel. Look at that. If you got in there, what is this? The Singapore Japanese yen. Just above there would be the entry. Look at that. Kills the stop loss, which would probably be even an aggressive large stop loss, but even down there, still. And look how it's going. Wasn't in that though, at least, so didn't need shit. Yeah, so here's the trade, guys, that I'm on now. So, yeah, look, one more look at the EURUSD. One more look. Hope everyone's either on holidays or, near holiday time. Okay. So it's not the end of the world that I missed this, because the entry would have been about down there. Played about 10 pips below with a sell order. So gosh, right there. 4 hour. It's not like, I know no trends. Well, most aren't really smooth and linear. There's obviously going to be a certain degree of chop in price, but it's bad. It's volatile. I guess it's the euro, so yeah, I guess that's what I'd say, guys. So potential trade, if you are trading the indicator, I mean, I'd strongly advise you, don't just jump in live with my advice. That's extremely bad idea. So around, look, like, if you can get below there, so we're talking, like there. So 103.506 stop loss. Oh, this is where it's going to be a little bit interesting. Like, you're sort of going to have to be around the signal candle, so that's quite a bit, and then it's only got a long way to fold up. I mean, recently, wow. Look at that. 2012. It hasn't been down here for a very long time. 2015. So it's just a matter of, it's such a significant spot down here. It's either going to just bounce a little bit or it's going to just completely fall through. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll update you. I should really do a Twitter thing, but that's the only thing that's looking interesting. I mean, the Aussie dollar, so that's where the stop loss would be if I'm playing it. and that's where the entry would be. So we're really close to entry. It's tempting because it's only 1% here, so I've got another 1% I can use on the table. And daily Aussie dollar. Go on there. Alright guys, anyway, I hope everyone has a great break. If you are having a break for Christmas or holidays, be politically correct. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have a good time, and thanks very much for watching. Bye guys.